Welcome to Whiz Kids. Whiz Kids is a quick recall academic competition for 4th and 5th grade students from area schools. My name is Dave Duda and I will be your moderator. Even though the teams are familiar with the rules, I would like to state that although Whiz Kids is similar to Governor's Cup, it is a Hardin County Schools competition. Today's contestants are from GC Burkhead and Woodland Elementaries. Now let's meet the team members and coaches from GC Burkhead.
Camden Haynes, a 5th grade student, is the son of Jimmy and Stephanie Haynes. At GC Burkhead, he serves as Beta Club president, participates in the academic team, and gifted and talented programs. Camden likes science, history, and enjoys spending his spare time playing with friends and hunting. Zane Hallett, a 5th grade student at GC Burkhead, is the son of Josh and Danielle Hallett. He is involved in academic team, Beta, gifted and talented program, and enjoys math, social studies, science, reading, and playing baseball. Nayan Patel, a 5th grade student at GC Burkhead, is the son of Nikesh and Devani Patel. He participates in Beta Club, academic team, and the gifted and talented program. Nayan is enthusiastic about math, building Legos, and solving Rubik's Cubes. Brody Brown, a 5th grade student at GC Burkhead, is the son of Kirk and Heather Brown. He is involved in Beta Club, STLP, Safety Patrol, GCB basketball team, academic team, gifted and talented program, and the Future Bruins cross-country team. In his spare time, he enjoys math, writing, baseball, basketball, running, swimming, art lessons, and playing video games. The coaches for GC Burkhead are Lisa Nichols and Kim Thompson.
We will now meet the team and coaches from Woodland.
Igoli is a 4th grader. He enjoys playing games with his siblings and doing taekwondo. He wants to be a physic when he grows up. Gabe is a 5th grader. He enjoys reading and eating in his free time. When he grows up, he wants to travel to Francis. Joey is a 5th grader. He enjoys social studies in his free time. When he grows up, he wants to be a historian or geographer. Madelito is a 5th grader. She enjoys playing outside with her friends in her free time. Her favorite subject is writing. And the coaches are Miss Godby is a 2nd grade teacher and Miss Kisselbaugh is a 4th grade teacher.
Coaches, you may return to your seats at this time. Teams, are you ready? Okay. Contestants, remember you may interrupt the reading of a toss-up question by buzzing in. However, if your answer is incorrect, the question will be reread in its entirety for the opposing team. Teams may confer on bonus questions, but the team captain must give the response. Remember, the bounce-back bonus will be in effect. All questions are worth 1 point, and each half is 10 minutes long. The first question is a toss-up for either team. Morgan bought 40 meters of fencing to enclose her rectangular garden. Her garden is 5 meters wide. If all fencing was needed, calculate in meters.
Burkhead Patel.
90 meters.
Incorrect. I'll reread the question. Morgan bought 40 meters of fencing to enclose her rectangular garden. Her garden is 5 meters wide. If all fencing was needed, calculate in meters the garden's length. Time, 15 meters. Toss-up 2. This recipient of a Disney Legend Award choreographed and directed all 3 of the Descendants TV movies. He served in the same roles for the Netflix series Julie and the Phantoms. Identify this man, best known for choreographing and directing the High School Musical franchise. Time, Kenny Ortega. Toss-up 3. This man's namesake stove was a fireplace lined with metal that stood in the middle of a room. He also invented bifocals, the glass harmonica.
Burkhead, Haynes.
Benjamin Franklin.
Correct. 4, bonus. This man based the title character of The Trumpet of the Swan on jazz musician Louis Armstrong. He is best known for novels about a mouse boy and the friendship between a pig and a spider. Who wrote Stuart Little and Charlotte's Web?
No answer.
Captain?
E.B. White.
Correct. 5, toss-up. These earthen structures are associated with the Mississippi River. Like dams, people will build these structures to keep land from being flooded. Name these structures that...
Woodland, Hudson.
Private fees.
Correct. 6, bonus. Solve for V in the following equation. V plus 4 equals negative 12. Time, Captain?
Negative 16.
Correct. 7, toss-up. This 2-word alliterative phrase, it can apply to an artwork that incorporates watercolor and ink. Give this phrase for an artwork created with more than one type of material.
Woodland, Ihuzuwa.
A collage.
Incorrect.
Burkhead, Patel.
Multimedia.
Judge?
I'll accept.
Correct. 8, bonus. This process causes a thin layer of ice to form on surfaces with temperatures below freezing. Identify this weather phenomenon. This is a bonus for over here. Identify this weather phenomenon that can be bad news for plants if it occurs in spring.
Frost.
Correct. 9, toss-up. This novel's title summarizes the worldview of Lin Takeshima. Her sister Katie, the novel's protagonist, tries to improve in school even as her sister is dying of cancer. Identify this Newbery winner, written by Cynthia Karahata. Time, Kira Kira. Toss-up, 10. This colonial leader was expelled from the University of Oxford because he left the Church of England. In 1681, King Charles II granted him vast lands west of New Jersey. Name this Quaker who established a colony as well as the city of Philadelphia.
Burkhead, Patel.
William Penn.
Correct. 11, bonus. Summer tosses 2 fair coins. State the probability that both coins come up heads.
1/2.
Incorrect, Captain?
25%.
Judge? Correct. 12, toss-up. To calculate this measurement for a circle, multiply the circle's diameter by pi. What word means the distance around a circle's perimeter?
Burkhead, Patel.
Circumference.
Correct. 13, bonus. This type of dance duet is almost always performed by a danseur and a ballerina. What is the French phrase for this dance whose name translates as step for two?
Do-si-do.
Incorrect, Captain.
No answer.
Pas de deux. Toss-up, 14. This substance has a similar name and makeup to the cytoplasm. It contains the chromosomes and nucleus. What is this term for the contents of the nucleus in a cell?
Burkhead Patel.
Nuclei.
Incorrect. Time, nucleoplasm. Toss-up, 15. This part of speech can be coordinating, correlative, or subordinating.
Burkhead Patel.
Conjunction.
Correct. 16, bonus. This part of a map might include symbols for campgrounds. It might also have different symbols for capital cities, large cities, and small cities.
Legend.
Correct. 17, toss-up. In 2013, Kentucky passed a state law to legally reintroduce this cash crop for agricultural purposes. Today, Kentucky is one of the nation's...
Woodland Hudson.
Tobacco.
Incorrect. I'll reread the question. In 2013, Kentucky passed a state law to legally reintroduce this cash crop for agricultural purposes. Today, Kentucky is one of the nation's largest producers of this crop. Identify this crop that was grown in Kentucky for many years before being made illegal in 1970.
Burkhead Patel.
Corn.
Incorrect. Hemp. Toss-up, 18. An example of this sentence structure is, Natasha served ice cream and cake for dessert. What kind of sentence contains only one independent clause?
Burkhead Patel.
Simple.
Correct. 19, bonus. An artist may design and make one of these devices to create a screen print. It allows paint, ink, or another coloring substance to be applied only to certain parts of a surface. Give the name of a letter, design, or pattern cut from a thin sheet of cardboard, metal, or plastic.
Collage.
Incorrect, Captain.
No answer.
Stencil. 20, toss-up. A wintry mix of ice and snow is referred to by this name in the United Kingdom and Canada. Ice pellets, different from grapple or freezing rain, are called this in the U.S.
Burkhead Patel.
Hail.
Incorrect. I'll reread the question. A wintry mix of ice and snow is referred to by this name in the United Kingdom and Canada. Ice pellets, different from grapple or freezing rain, are called this in the U.S. What is this form of icy precipitation, also contrasted with snow and hail?
Woodland Right.
Black ice.
Incorrect. Sleet. Toss-up, 21. A chess team won 75% of their matches. If the team played 32 matches, how many did they win?
Burkhead Patel.
24 matches.
Correct. 22, bonus. In February 2021, the sale of this amusement park to the owners of Dollywood was announced by Governor Andy Beshear. That is the end of the half, and at the end of the half, the score is GC Burkhead 10, Woodland 2. Welcome back to the second half of Whiz Kids between GC Burkhead and Woodland Elementaries. During the half, the score was actually 10 for Burkhead and 3 for Woodland. And during the half, also, the following substitutions were made. Joining the team from GC Burkhead is Gavin Ireland.
Son of Michael and Andrea Ireland is a 5th grade student at GC Burkhead. Gavin is involved in Beta Club, academic team, and the Gifted and Talented program. He excels in math and enjoys baseball and cross country.
And from Woodland Elementary, James Beebe and Layla Tribble.
Layla is a 5th grader. She enjoys gaming and art in her free time. She wants to be an artist and singer when she grows up. James is a 4th grader. He enjoys playing baseball in his free time. He wants to be a baseball player when he grows up.
Teams, let's begin the second half of today's competition with a toss-up question. First and last name answer required. This man gave a speech in West Berlin when the wall divided the city, and explained in another speech the U.S.'s reason for going to the moon. Give the name of this president whose inaugural address said, quote, "Ask not what your country..."
Burkhead Patel.
Kennedy?
Incorrect. I'll reread the question. First and last name answer required. This man gave a speech in West Berlin when the wall divided the city, and explained in another speech the U.S.'s reason for going to the moon. Give the name of this president whose inaugural address said, quote, "Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country."
Woodland Hudson.
John Kennedy?
Correct. 2, bonus. First and last name answer required. As of 2021, this scientist is the only person to have won Nobel Prizes for both chemistry and physics. With Henri Becquerel, she studied the radioactive properties of uranium. Identify this co-discoverer of radium and polonium.
No answer.
Captain?
No answer.
Marie Curie. 3, toss-up. Artists who worked during this era with a name derived from French included Raphael and Donatello. Its art movements were generally divided into Northern and Italian styles. What was this rebirth of knowledge and culture that spanned the 14th to 16th centuries?
Woodland Hudson.
Renaissance?
Correct. 4, bonus. A pair of shoes that originally cost $120 is now on sale for $90. What percentage off are the shoes' sale price from their original price? Time, Captain?
30%.
Incorrect, 25%. 5, toss-up. It is a coarse-grained igneous rock. What is this type of rock often used in countertops?
Burkhead Patel.
Salt?
Incorrect.
Woodland Hudson.
Marble?
Incorrect, granite. 6, toss-up. In the state of Kentucky, this elected office is responsible for reviewing financial information and transactions for state agencies, properties.
Burkhead Haynes.
Treasurer?
Incorrect. I'll reread the question. In the state of Kentucky, this elected office is responsible for reviewing financial information and transactions for state agencies, properties, and local governments. Name this office, held in 2020 by Mike Harmon.
Woodland Cosman.
Secretary?
Incorrect. State auditor. 7, toss-up. In Britain, these paired punctuation marks are sometimes called inverted commas. In most cases, characters' dialogue in novels and short stories is surrounded by them. What are?
Burkhead Patel.
Quotation marks?
Correct. 8, bonus. In 2017, a concert this singer gave in Manchester, England was interrupted by a suicide bombing. Instagram's most followed woman since 2019, she began her career playing Cat Valentine in Victorious. Who duetted with
Ariana Grande?
Correct. 9, toss-up. A rectangle's area is 120 square yards. If the rectangle's length is 12 yards, calculate in yards its width.
10 yards?
This is a toss-up question.
He buzzed in. That was our mistake. Go ahead.
10 yards?
Correct. 10, bonus. Of the ice giants, it is the larger in volume, but the smaller in mass. What is this second furthest planet from the sun? Bonus.
Venus.
Incorrect. Captain?
Mars.
Incorrect. Uranus. 11. Toss-up. Minimum 2-word answer, please. On August 21, 2017, this event was visible across the United States, especially in the path of totality that touched 14 U.S. states, including Kentucky. What was this event that required observers to wear special glasses to view safely?
Woodland, Hudson.
A solar eclipse.
Correct. 12. Bonus. In one almost wordless picture book, this character gets lost in a park after chasing a squirrel. In that book's Caldecott-winning prequel, this character loses her favorite ball to an overeager playmate. Who is this dog created by Chris Roshka?
No answer.
Captain?
No answer.
Daisy. 13. Toss-up. In colder regions, this method of transportation may include a closed deck to protect passengers from the elements. Some were made from sapling frames covered in bark, while dugout types were made from hollowed-out logs. Name these boats traditionally crafted by Native Americans.
Burkhead, Patel.
Kayak.
Incorrect.
Woodland, Hudson.
Canoes.
Correct. 14. Bonus. Buster is making his lunch. He can choose from 2 meats, 3 vegetables, and 4 fruits, plus juice or milk to drink. If he chooses one from each category, how many different lunches can Buster make?
Two.
Incorrect. Captain?
48.
Correct. 15. Toss-up. Some of her best-known research subjects were given names such as David Greybeard and Frodo. Who is this anthropologist known for her
Woodland, Hudson.
Tolkien.
Incorrect. I'll reread. Some of her best-known research subjects were given names such as David Greybeard and Frodo. Who is this anthropologist known for her research on chimpanzees? Time, Jane Goodall. 16. Toss-up. On one side of this national symbol is an unfinished pyramid, while on the other side an eagle clutches arrows and an olive branch. Give the name of this symbol of the United States.
Burkhead, Haynes.
Dollar bill.
Incorrect.
Woodland, Beebe.
Illuminati.
Incorrect. The Great Seal. 17. Toss-up. Modern players of this instrument include Kentucky native Molly Goldbaum, Joshua Bell, Lindsey Sterling, and Allison Krauss. About 500 examples made by Antonio Stradivari still exist. Name this highest-pitched member of a string quartet.
Burkhead, Patel.
Ukulele.
Incorrect.
Woodland, Kosman.
Harp.
Incorrect. Violin. 18. Toss-up. In this coming-of-age novel, the title character's family lives on Sarah's Mountain. Their home is threatened by a mining slag heap that may slide down the mountain. Name this Newbery Medal winner by Virginia Hamilton. Time, M.C. Higgins the Great. 19. Toss-up. By definition, this type of triangle is equiangular. Give the name of this triangle.
Burkhead, Haynes.
Equilateral.
Correct. 20. Bonus. The French colonists in this industry were called voyageurs, which means travelers. These voyageurs created their own culture in what is now Canada and the upper Midwestern United States. What industry was also associated with the Hudson Bays Company and mountain men like John Coulter and Jim Bridger?
Import.
Incorrect. And that is the end of the match. And the final score is GC Burkhead 14, Woodland 7. Congratulations to the winning team and to both teams for an excellent competition. Join us for our next Whiz Kids competition.